Hello lovelies, it's Nurse Act. Welcome back or to my channel if you're new here. For those of you who don't know, I am a labor and delivery nurse of 2 years and I'm a graduate student in a FNP/CNM program. So by the end of the next 3 years, I'll be both a family nurse practitioner and a certified nurse midwife. In today's video, I wanted to share with you all the pros and the cons of an online graduate program. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit weary whenever I decided to make this move into an online program. Well, let me clarify, my program is mostly online, partly in person. I only have to be on campus once a month, and my school is about a 3.5-hour drive, so it really isn't bad, and to be very honest, I would consider it mostly an online program for that reason. But I was a little bit weary about being in an online program because I'm like, Aggie, are you focused enough to really succeed in an online program? Are you gonna really find the time to study and stay on top of your classwork? I am here to say that I am very happy with the decision I made, and I will tell you guys why by going through the pros and cons. So if you are considering an online program, you're not sure of it, you're like me where you don't know if you will be disciplined enough, then keep on watching this video. I will give you the tea. Let's hop right into it. Let's start off with the pros. The first pro is the flexibility of online programs. Essentially, you make your own study schedule. So you decide when you're gonna study for that exam, when you're gonna write that paper. You create your whole study and work/schoolwork schedule, which is really, really nice, especially when you have other responsibilities. So that kind of brings me on to the second thing, which is you can still have a job and work while you're in an online program because, like I said, so much flexibility. I started off working full-time, I bumped it down to part-time, but I know that if I really, really wanted to, I probably could do full-time. It would just be a little bit harder, that's all. But I have plenty of classmates who are working full-time, who are raising their family, and who are also full-time students all at the same time. So it's definitely possible. Like I said, if you have work responsibilities, you have bills to pay like I do, then an online program really is ideal because I cannot imagine trying to work full-time and then waking up one morning and having to roll to class. Okay, so that actually brings me to my third pro of online programs, and that is the fact that you don't have to go to class in person. Amazing! How many of us used to dread waking up early in the morning to go to lecture? Like, no thank you. I'd rather be in my bed, sleeping in, and then waking up around 9 o'clock, easing into my study day. It is absolutely amazing. I love it. I cannot even picture myself at this point in my life being in an in-person class like 5 days out the week. I mean, the way my bills are set up, negative. So I said flexibility, you're able to work, and you don't have to go to class, which is super convenient. Okay, so let's talk about the cons, because there are definitely cons of an online program. The first con, I would say, it's hard to kind of create that study group and get to really form relationships because you don't really see each other often. I have a friend who her program is solely online, and she says like she does not know anyone in her cohort like at all. And for me, it's a little bit different because I have to be on campus once a month. So I have been able to, network with some of my classmates, which has been super helpful, especially when it comes to like studying together or just, asking each other about assignments and, just venting about the program in general. But with online programs that are solely online, you don't really have the luxury of doing that. The most interaction you'll have with your classmates might be through like discussion board posts, but it's not really the same as in person. So I would say that's the first con of an online program. The second con is there is a lot of self-teaching, okay? You are basically getting your degree from yourself. Some programs, they will have online lectures or live streaming of their lectures. Others do not. Mine is kind of like, some of them are online. A lot of it is just self-teaching, like I said. That includes the study guides. I mean, what is a study guide at this point? They just give you a bunch of topics to know, which is basically everything. And good luck. Yeah, that has definitely been a challenge. Trying to stay on top of it. Khan Academy has been my friend on YouTube. I've been listening to some podcasts. Just a lot of outside resources to just help me tackle this beast called pathophysiology, because Lord Jesus, it is a challenge. The last con of online program is you have to be super disciplined, honey child, because there is no one reminding you of these due dates. There's no one reminding you to study for your exam, or you know how to study for your exam. You have to figure that out on your own. So what I normally do at the beginning of my semester, I get a little calendar. Let me show you. This is my good old agenda right here. And if you follow me on Instagram, I know you've seen this. This is like my baby. And at the very beginning of the semester, I go through and I fill in all of my due dates on the calendar like this. You see? You see? So I have each subject highlighted in a different color. So I have a quiz number 4 due that's highlighted in orange. That's for my roles transition class. My pathophysiology class, I have all my all my exams highlighted on there. So this is very helpful as far as staying organized. And then as far as staying disciplined, honey, go check out my last video on how to stay focused while studying, because that is the key. Eliminating distractions and utilizing some key apps that will keep you from going on your phone every 5 seconds, because it's so easy to get distracted, especially in your home when you're trying to study. So that is definitely a con. It's just trying to stay focused, trying to stay disciplined. But if you have your heart set on doing it, trust me, you can do it. You just have to surround yourself with the right people, put yourself in the right conducive environment to be productive. And like I said, check out my last video because it's very helpful for that. And that basically concludes all the pros and cons that I have. You guys let me know what you can think of if you're already enrolled in an online program, what you find challenging, what you love about it. Or if you're interested in an online program or you're considering it, let me know what your concerns are below, and I will try my best to give you some advice or some tips to help you make a decision, you know, that's best for you. And that concludes it, you all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all on the next one. Deuces.